So what is the process of getting real estate in an IRA or any other asset? How do you actually get an asset in an IRA? How do you do that? Well, first you open an account. And I say that because so often people will say, wow, this weekend I was out looking, I found this great property. I want to get this in my IRA tomorrow. Can you close on this? It's like, well, wait a minute. You don't have an account. So that's kind of a downside for you. So let's help, but you want to be prepared. So open an account first, get it funded. So you can fund it by, again, a transfer of an IRA, a rollover of a previous employer plan, or a contribution. So open it, get it funded, then go shop for your property or your asset. Remember, the IRA is the buyer, so you give us the supporting documentation, which would be the contract, the note, whatever it is, the deed of trust, or maybe the syndication, the PPM, the subdocs, whatever it is. You give us the supporting documentation. We fund it, record it, and if it's real estate, then you get your keys and you can move in. But what's really important to know is that the proceeds, whether it's proceeds from a note or proceeds from a syndication or a renter, they are all those checks are made payable, or wires payable to the IRA account themselves, never payable to you, because then you would be taking personal possession of your IRA assets, and that would be a prohibited transaction. So always make sure 100% of the proceeds go back in the IRA that owns the asset, and 100% of the expenses of that asset are paid for by the IRA that owns it. This is sometimes where people get confused, so super important.